Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So this is another video about my move to Korea, because if you didn't know already, I have now moved to Seoul, South Korea. I'm living in Korea because I have a job as an English teacher here. Currently today is my 4th day in Korea and I am in quarantine right now. It's a mandatory 7-day quarantine when you first arrive to the country, where you have to stay inside. The only times you can go out are when you have to get PCR tests, but other than that you cannot leave your apartment. So I actually don't have much longer to go before I can leave, which is pretty exciting. But in today's video I'm going to be giving you a tour of where I am quarantining, because I'm not quarantining in my actual apartment where I'll be living. I'm actually staying in an Airbnb and quarantining here. Now this was arranged by my school. I'm also staying here for a bit after quarantine. I won't be moving out until the 28th, which is exactly a week today. So I thought I would give you guys like a tour. It's a really cute little place and I think it's pretty different to what my actual apartment's going to be like. So I thought I'd make a tour video so we can then make a comparison once I move into my actual apartment. So yeah, I'll show you around. So this Airbnb is an apartment in a building. I don't know if all the apartments in this building are Airbnbs or if there are actual residents here. So like most apartments here in Korea, you don't get a key. It actually unlocks using a keypad. I can't show you the front of it because I'm not allowed to leave. So at the moment I have a mask which I keep on the door, because when I get like takeout I have to obviously open the door, but I need to wear a mask, so I've got that there. Down here is this little shoe section where you can keep your shoes. So those are my shoes which I wore here, and then these little slippers came with the Airbnb. So when you come in, you're first greeted with this little tiny room which is the kitchen. Like most apartments here in Korea, all you really have is a hob with 2 stoves on it. Do you have a microwave? It's just in the main room over there along with the fridge and the freezer. But in here we've got the hob. Up here is like a fan which you open. This is the washing machine. Down here we've got some cupboards under the sink. So a lot of this is stuff that came with the Airbnb, it's not mine. So we've got like scissors and knives, and then some spices and oil, and then over here are some rubbish bags and the detergent for the washing machine. Then we've got the sink, washing up liquid and stuff. This is the drying rack. I just did my washing up. Up here is another cupboard, and I've put a lot of my own stuff in here. So all of this stuff here came with the Airbnb. Some of the food, such as the ramen, the bread, the rice, were left here at the Airbnb by my school for like my quarantine period, so that I have food. So that's the food I got from my school, and then the rest of it in here is stuff I actually bought from home. So that's the kitchen area, and then you come through here through the sliding doors into the main living space. So this is basically a like 1-room apartment. This is the apartment. This is your living room and your bedroom all in one. So we've got the light switches here, then we've got the controls for the hot water and the heating. It's floor heating, so the floor is nice and warm right now. And then that's the intercom if someone rings the doorbell. Then up there's the AC, which I haven't had to use because it's really cold. It was literally snowing earlier. There's a bin in that rug. Got my suitcases and my backpack. I've still got most of my things in there because there was no point unpacking since I'm only here for a couple weeks. This here is like a little rubbish section. I'm still really confused about rubbish in Korea. They're very specific about what can go in what bag. And then if we come here, we've got a TV, and this came with the apartment. It's a TV and the Wi-Fi down there. This kettle also came with the Airbnb, which made me so happy. Then here's the window. It's very fancy. So if you completely close it, it looks like this, and no one can see in, but you can just about see out. And then you can open it and have a window that you can see completely out of, and then you can also completely open that window. I tend to leave it like that, and then I'll open it for a bit every day to let some fresh air in. There's a blind that you can pull down. And then over in this corner here, so my school gave me a pack of massive water bottles, a bag of goodies that my friend Nicola gave to me. Then I've got my tripod because I've been vlogging quarantine, so I've got that there. And then there's this cabinet. This is a rice cooker. I have no idea how to use it, but I don't think I need to use it anyway, because the rice that I have, you just put it in the microwave. I don't think I'm going to be using this, but I have it. And then in here is a bunch of stuff the Airbnb supplied as well, such as some adapter plugs, a hairdryer and a brush. Over on this side we've got this little table and chair, so I keep my laptop on here, my glasses. And yeah, I'll sit there to eat sometimes. And then here is the fridge freezer. So I think this top one's a freezer, but I don't know if it's on. I've not been using it anyway. I probably won't need to use it at all. But then this fridge, there's some stuff in it as well. Those waters were supplied by the Airbnb. Ketchup, Nicola got me. Butter and eggs were supplied by my school, as well as milk. Then we've got the microwave, pretty standard microwave. It's a microwave. So this little guy Nicola bought for me. This is my bed. I have heard that this is quite common in some Korean apartments. It's a bunch of mats that you pull out and you put down. If you unfold it, it takes up nearly the whole space. It's quite nice to lie on because you have so much room to yourself. However, it is really thin, and as someone who is not used to sleeping on the floor on mats like these, I found it very uncomfortable and I really struggled to sleep with it like this. So what I've started doing now is I actually sleep on it folded up, and then every morning you gotta put it all away. Here in this like wardrobe, down here is everything that goes with the bed. I put this on top of the mat, and then I put this sheet over that to lie on. This is like the duvet that covers me. This is a pillow. This all came with the Airbnb, but then that's my bear, which I bought with me. I don't think there's anything in this drawer. Oh, there is. Oh my god, there's stuff in this drawer. I hadn't even looked in this drawer yet. There is stuff in here. Wait, got some spare toilet roll. We've got some spare tissues. Got some spare tea. Up here is my main wardrobe. I've got the bare minimum clothes out for what I might need while I'm in quarantine. So this is a bag of all my hairbands, hairbrush. This is my pencil case, my folder with my documents, my journal, and then my Korean language workbooks. In this gap here is a drying rack. The final section of this Airbnb is the bathroom. Ta-da! It's quite small. It is a wet room, which is not my favorite style of bathroom. I knew these were common in Korea, so I knew there was a chance I could have one. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be, but luckily my apartment isn't a wet room. It's got a proper shower in it, which I'm so pleased about because I really wasn't expecting one. Most English teachers get apartments with wet rooms like this one. In the meantime, my bathroom here, slipper sandal thingies that came with the Airbnb, and you wear them so that your feet don't get wet. Toilet bin. Behind the door is my towels. Toilet roll. I have no idea what that is. Here's a shelf with body wash. So this body wash and shampoo came with the Airbnb. That's my own conditioner. Over by the sink, hand wash came with the Airbnb. That's my own toothbrush. This is the shower. That is where the shower goes. So to shower, you basically have to, I would turn it on. You have to hold it yourself, rinse over, and then I'd put it down in the sink, wash with the shower gel, and then I'd have to pick it back up and rinse the shower gel off, and then I'd also have to kind of do that for my hair as well. It's a lot of work, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I do find it really odd showering stood right next to the toilet though. My germ phobia doesn't appreciate that. At least I'm the only one using the toilet, so it's fine, it's fine. That toothpaste came with the Airbnb. I'm not using it. I bought my own, so I have that. And then this slides open here, and in here was a whole row of towels, which I have now taken out to use. Toilet roll, and then that is my own pack of pant liners that I put there. And then the window in the shower is a really cute little tiny one, and it's pretty similar to the other one where you like slide it open like this to let stuff out. Can you open this one? Oh, you can. That's basically the whole Airbnb. That's it. And that is the Airbnb that I'm staying in. It's nice for what it is. I don't think I'd want to live in an apartment like this permanently, just because it is very small. The bed mat is uncomfortable. I guess if I lived here permanently, I'd get used to it and then I'd be fine. Really not a fan of the wet rooms. But it's definitely interesting seeing like the difference in house layouts and how things are done in apartments here in Korea compared to in England. It's very different. I actually really like it. Like this layout of apartment is really nice. I like it here. It's nice here. Like I wouldn't want to live here permanently, but I'm alright staying here while I'm staying here. It's nice. I also met the owners when I first arrived and they were really sweet as well, so that was lovely. That is a tour of my Airbnb. I will be doing a tour of my actual apartment once I move in there, and it'll be interesting to see how much it differs. I live in Korea now. How crazy. That is it. Oh my god, a pigeon. Pigeons are exactly the same here as in England. That is comforting actually. I love pigeons. They're great. So yeah, that's my Airbnb where I'm quarantining. Thank you to my school for arranging it and for the food they left me. Thank you to Nicola for the snacks and the gifts that she lent me. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.